If it is or if it ain't, it's going to come out.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is November the 22nd, 2021, and today the topic is kindness. I hope that you all had a good weekend. Happy Monday to everyone. The start of yet another new week. The start of Thanksgiving week, right? Thanksgiving is this week for those of all. Well, I guess those of us in America or those of us that celebrate. Yeah. Looking forward to Thanksgiving festivities and all of that. It's funny. Like I said, tell you guys all the time, it's like when I have the weekend break, it feels good, like to not wake up that one day early. But I don't know. I don't know if I miss y'all or what. Like I don't know. It's I don't know. It's balanced though. I feel like it's balanced, right? So speaking of balance, I know my transitions are smooth, right? Speaking of balance, this topic, kindness. Okay. So if I have a little bit of confessional testimony time, right? Okay, I would say that I think I'm pretty kind, right? I think so. I think people would say that I am, and everything like that. However, I think I struggle with finding balance in this area. The funny thing is that over the years, I've heard I perhaps may be too kind, too nice, things like that. I guess so much so that people take advantage of me is what I'm hearing, But then when I read the Word of God, it says something totally different in regards to how we should live and what we should do and everything like that. And I don't know if I would say that no, it would sound great to say yes. I try my best to live my life as a mirror of God. And so, yes, this is what has made me so kind over the years. That would be beautiful to say. I don't know. I think maybe it's just my personality or something. Maybe it is. Maybe it is like, partially, I guess God's characteristics in me. Maybe for me to even be able to talk about this right now. So who knows? That could have been the whole thing. I have no clue. But I'm just gonna sit here and say I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've just done everything right and I've been kind to everybody, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. But I just say, overall I do feel like I've been kind the majority of my life, so much so that again people give me the feedback and they give me the feedback and everything that I do this too much, like it's borderline too much the way I do. I don't know. And like I said, I'm still struggling with it, but hey, this morning I guess I got a little bit of one of the first verses that stood out to me this morning, it was kind of convicting in a way, kind of like, Miracle, you might need to maybe not take everybody's advice, because everybody's advice is like the opposite of what Bible says in regards to kindness and all this. I don't know. I'm struggling here. I guess good morning, Miss Ashley. Miss Ashley is tuning in live. Thank you so much for that, sis. Hope all is well. I don't know, Miss Ashley. Have you been told that you're too kind, man? We can have this conversation. But yeah, so But I'm just going to share with you guys what I came across this morning, and then we'll see what the Lord do regarding all of this, right? So when I looked up the definition of kindness, it says the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Now all of that sounds good, right? That don't sound bad at all. That sounds like, you know, I think we all should be friendly, generous, and considerate, right? I guess the thing comes in, or where some of the issues comes in, or they have come in my life, is where, again, it seems as if people take advantage of that. And the advice that I received over the years is like, basically boundaries and whatnot, which I guess there's nothing wrong with. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, without me getting into details about any situations, it's let's just go and keep having this conversation about kindness, right? So, the verse that stood out to me this morning that was a wee bit convicting was Job 6:14. It says, "He who withholds kindness from a friend forsakes the fear of the Almighty." Ooh. I was like, well, I do fear you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I do respect you on today. I'm not trying to withhold kindness. Am I withholding kindness? And I guess that's the thing is like, while I'm trying to set up boundaries, am I withholding kindness? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because, I do feel like there should be boundaries, right? I think boundaries are important. Because, again, people will cross all the lines that you allow them to. However, at the same time, the word says what it says. So it's like, how do I find balance with this? Speaking of, it's so funny. The Speaking Grace TV ended up dropping episode 3 of our balance conversation. So you guys can check that out on social media. It is in my interview section on Actress Miracle Sims YouTube. But yeah, you can also see it on Speaking Grace TV on YouTube as well. So it's like, okay, I find balance in so many different things, right? But with this, I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling because, again, I have no issue with being friendly and generous and considerate. But at the same time, I just, how like when you're dealing with certain people, you be like, like what's the point? Like, am I supposed to do this with everybody or just certain people? Or, it's, y'all pray for me, man. Pray for me. But let's talk about some more Bible. Let's see what else it has to say. So, Ephesians 4:32, it says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you." That sounds like we need to be doing that with everybody. And I see the purpose of that. I see the benefits of that. Obviously, Christ forgave us. We forgive others. It's just a trait, right? It's those characteristics of God, right? It's the, you do unto others if you would have them do unto you. But I guess like they say in the golden rule, for me, I've always wondered, well, if I do unto others what I would have them do unto me, but what about the ones that did unto me maybe some negative things? Am I supposed to do unto them what they did to me? Or do I continue to do unto others what I would have done unto me? That was a tongue twister today. I'm sorry. I hope you guys were tracking with me, as they say. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying here. I guess you're just supposed to continue to do unto others what you would have them do unto you, regardless of what they do. I guess that's what I'm gathering here. But y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Proverbs 11:17, it says, "A man who is kind benefits himself, but a cruel man hurts himself." Okay. So again, makes sense. So you just continue to be kind regardless. I mean, they're going to be those that choose to be cruel, but they are hurting themselves. So I don't have to hurt them because they're hurting themselves. I mean, again, that's why the word says, "Vengeance is mine," say the Lord, and all these different things. So I'm just telling y'all about kindness on today. I'm just gonna keep telling y'all about kindness on today. Let me see. Galatians 6:10. So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith. Well, I guess that answers my question on today, y'all. I mean, should we do this to everyone? It says, do good to everyone. So, yeah, I mean, there's some verses in the Go Deeper section. I guess that reiterates these points. Obviously you guys can go deeper and look up what the word says in regards to how we should treat our enemies. So with that being said, right, if you do take that time to go deeper and look into that, I mean, you'll see that it pretty much is reiterating this whole kindness chat about just as how we should treat our enemies, right? And so, I mean, I guess we should definitely do this for our friends, and I guess, continuing to show grace, mercy, and all those different things, because God has shown us those things. I guess I'm not sure about the ones that take advantage of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about all of that, like how to handle all of that. And maybe God will help me get a better understanding and revelation of those things at some point. But as for me, man, that's the juice for today, man. That is the juice. The Bible verse of today is Psalm 91:2. It says, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye.
There's no time to get my nails done. Oh, I know. I went to unwindselfcare.com and got my 100% nail polish strips. Thanks, Unwind Self Care.